Alright, in another video I talked about how to re-enter your dreams after you've woken up. If you want to check that out, you can click right over here. But in this video, we're going to talk about the beginning, when you start going to sleep. How can you influence your dreams to dream what you want? I've been doing this for months now. And the biggest thing that I think revolves around your ability to produce a dream that you want is the feeling, what your brain's doing, what you're seeing before you go to sleep. So there's many influences as to what's going on in your brain before you go to sleep. Do you watch TV before you go to sleep? Sleep. Are you playing a game? Are you looking at a screen? What are you doing? Are you out in nature? Are you breathing? Are you feeling something? What are you doing? Are you meditating? All these things are going to influence what happens when you go into the dream state. So for example, if you're watching an entertaining YouTube video that has a bunch of clips where they just go back, you know, like clip here, clip here, clip here, a lot of loud, obnoxious cutting and re-entering. Chances are when you lay down and you go to sleep, your brain is going to be replicating that cut, you know, thought. And a lot of times that's nonsense. A lot of times it's going to be just garbage dreams where you experience the most random shit, things that you don't really want or care about, but it's there because your mind's just replicating what you just experienced before you went to sleep. On the other hand, the other side of the spectrum, if you don't use screens for like 1 or 2 hours beforehand, your brain will be more calm. If you meditate with that calmness and you put inspiration and intention into what you want to dream, you send yourself a message, you speak it literally, vocally, physically to actualize it more really, chances are you'll experience what you are just intending to experience. Again, I do this every single night. Something interesting, the past couple of weeks I've been watching a TV show that's really like mystical and magical. It's called Once Upon a Time. It's really fucking hallmarky, but at the same time it's really fun to bounce between the physical world and the magical world that is in the show. And the interesting thing with my dreams is I've been going into this magical world in the show before I go to bed, and when I go into my sleep, my dreams are the most epic dreamscapes, naturalscapes, wild, mystical, magical, fantasy-like dreams. So just realize that everything you do before you go to bed is going to be an experienced reality within your dream. Another thing, if you are having problems in your life, like if you start remembering things about your past before you go to sleep and you think, oh man, I should have done that, you know, damn, and that really went that way, I wish it would have went this way. Chances are, if you go to sleep, you're going to be experiencing all the shit that you just thought about before you're going to bed, right? Again, for example, last night it just happened to me, and I'm you know, kind of rather disappointed in myself that it happened this way, but I was thinking about a past relationship and how, oh man, if I would have done this, it would have went, I could have experienced something else. And in my dream, I go in, I meet my past relationship friend, and it's just the most anxious, like, bullshit of past re-experience that didn't have to happen, right? So dreams are symbols, and realize that. Now if you're not a dreamer, if you don't dream very often, check out your diet, exercise, meditate beforehand, do what you gotta do, figure out how to dream, because I dream every single night very vividly. I usually remember almost everything in the last cycle of my sleep. The first cycle, first 4 hours, man, that's like a 10% chance of remembering. I don't know what's going on the first 4 hours, but you know, the latter part of my dream cycle, I remember, it's vivid, and it's very symbolic. So if you're interested in this, just practice up, realize up, become aware, observe. See the deep interconnected state between the physical reality and your dreams. And just be aware, just be observant. There's a difference between doing and observing. Doing is like a tried thing. Doing and producing these clippy thoughts, you know, like one thought here, one thought here, one thought here. You can observe and still do those clippy thoughts, but if you're doing the clippy thoughts, you're gonna be fucking clipping out in your dreams, right? But observing, they just release, and you're not clipping around in your thoughts anymore. So that's just some advice, I guess. Interesting to me, I love dreams, I love dissecting dreams, experiencing dreams, luciding dreams, all this kind of stuff, right? Hope this was helpful.